The problem with the one arm chin up. Wait, there's a problem with the one arm chin up? You're not a fan, right? You always teach the one arm pull up, don't you? Yes, but there's no real problem with it. Trust me, YouTube loves these titles. Let's talk one-arm chin-ups. In the idol portal movement scene, the one-arm chin-up is still considered one of the highest skills to achieve, a symbol of being complete. It's not enough just to master handstand and movement drills. You also need to pull up your entire body with one arm. But here's the issue. A huge number of clients who come to us from the movement scene, many of whom have the one-arm chin-up as a goal, also have chronically messed up elbows. And online, you'll find plenty of videos trying to fix this issue. They suggest loaded eccentrics, isometrics, or tendon-specific strengthening work. But if you really get to the bottom of all this, the hard truth is that you're simply too weak. I'm sorry to break it to you, but if you need to consider all this extra work just to manage pain, you're simply too weak to be training this skill at this intensity in the first place. We see it all the time. I can't do archer variations because my straight arm hurts. Well, you're probably relying too much on your assisting arm and too weak in your pulling arm while yanking your pulling shoulder into the sky. Two arm pull-ups are fine, but one arm hurts my elbow because of insert some excuse. No, it's not some weird one arm related thing that is causing your pain. Your structures just aren't strong enough to handle the load, and you can't keep your elbow properly adducted to the body. So what should you do? For most people, one arm chin up or one arm pull up specific work should stay technical and at low RP throughout the entire journey, even after achieving the skill. The real work should come from weighted pull-ups or weighted chin-ups, focusing on proper movement patterns and progressive overload over time. Think you're ready just because you can pull 50% of your body weight on a pull-up? Well, that's not even close for most people. Strength requirements vary, and individual testing is essential. Some get away with it, especially if they have invested a lot of specific one-arm chin-up work, but as a general rule, 50% body weight isn't enough for most people to safely attempt a one-arm chin-up. Aim for 70% to 100% if you really want to be safe and, of course, do enough specific work afterwards. We've taught countless athletes how to perform one-arm pull-ups from scratch, and we actually rarely see elbow pain during this process. Yes, it does happen. It's an extremely demanding skill, but the percentage of people that encounter elbow problems is nowhere near as with rushed one-arm chin-up attempts. Of course, take this with a grain of salt. It's only and purely based on our experience and data. So why is it that the one-arm chin-up seems more injury-prone than the one-arm pull-up? Well, the real problem with the one-arm chin-up isn't the one-arm chin-up itself. It encourages people to rush their progress, making it far more injury-prone. Don't believe me? Try holding the top position of a one-arm pull-up. You'll either fight for your dear life or drop down like a sack of potatoes. Now try the same for the one-arm chin-up. You'll probably hold it, giving you a false sense of readiness. Do a one-arm pull-up eccentric. You might struggle, but the bicep stays in a safe position and lat injuries are relatively rare. Now do the same for the one-arm chin-up. You'll likely muscle through it, overloading the biceps majorly on the way down, putting you at a serious risk of injury because the muscle isn't conditioned for those loads yet. Try a one-arm pull-up. Usually, you'll manage a lousy quarter arm. There's way less room to cheat. Try a one-arm chin-up. You'll see the classic movement scene one-arm chin-up, kipping aggressively to reach 90 degrees and then awkwardly curling into the rings with shoulders sky high. As so often, the real problem is ego over conditioning. If people took the slow and structured approach for a one-arm chin-up required for a solid one-arm pull-up, there would be no or at least way less problems with the One Arm Chinup. There are no problematic movements, just inadequate preparation. Okay, maybe the Bulgarian split squat, they're always awful. Completely unbiased opinion. The One Arm Pull-Up is just more alpha. Just kidding. Master it and you'll get multiple One Arm Chinup as a bonus. Take the long road, it will reward you and has a greater chance in keeping you healthy. For a deeper dive, check out our detailed case study on how one of our clients built up to 4 One Arm pull-ups, complete with programming examples. If you enjoy our sporadic YouTube videos, give us a sub. If you want to try out our tracking app, you'll find a link in the description below.